Hi everyone, it's lovely to have you here. My name is Zasqia Hadhy, and today I would like to share one of my favorite classic tales about a family of noble cats. So, find your most comfortable spot, relax, and let's dive into the Aristocats. Madame Bonfamille and her amazing Aristocats live in a beautiful house in Paris. They were Mary, Toulouse, Berlioz, and Duchess, their mama. The kittens were very talented. Madame loved them very much and planned to leave her entire fortune to them. Madame did not keep the fact about her fortune a secret, and her wishes did not make Edgar the butler very happy. So, Edgar came up with the plan of his own. He would make the Aristocats disappear so he could inherit Madame's fortune. For supper that very evening, Edgar prepared a special dish. "Come taste this delicious creme de la creme à la Edgar," he called. Unfortunately, it was very delicious. The Aristocats and their friend Roquefort, the mouse, ate it all. They soon fell fast asleep. Following his plan, Edgar put them in a basket and drove them out into the country. He soon met two noisy dogs who loved to chase anything on wheels. Edgar lost control of his motorcycle and drove right into a river. The basket holding the Aristocats fell off the motorcycle and under a bridge. When the cats awoke, they didn't know where they were. How would they find their way home? Soon, Thomas O'Malley, the alley cat, found the Aristocats and offered his help. He was quite taken with Duchess. O'Malley arranged a ride aboard a mail truck, but the cats were discovered and chased off the truck. Concerned for their safety, O'Malley decided to accompany the Aristocats back to Paris. After the very long walk, O'Malley convinced Duchess to stop at his place and rest before going home to Madame. But when they got to O'Malley's place, his displaying friends were singing and dancing up a storm, and the Aristocats went to meet them at all, especially Scat Cat. The kittens joined in the fun, but soon it was time to go home. O'Malley tried to talk Duchess into staying with him, but she was too worried about Madame. O'Malley agreed to take the Aristocats home. He no sooner saw them to their door when Roquefort came running after him. "I just need help!" cried the little mouse. "Come quickly!" When Edgar saw the Aristocats, he grabbed them and stuffed them inside a pillowcase. Then he hid them in the oven while he pulled out a huge jar stamped Timbuktu. O'Malley sent Roquefort to get Scat Cat and his friends and bring them to Madame's. Then he ran back to the house to help Duchess. He cornered Edgar in the barn and there was a terrible fight. Edgar pinned poor O'Malley to the wall with a pitchfork. Suddenly, Scat Cat and his friends were at the barn door. They managed to overpower Edgar. As Roquefort popped open the trunk to let the Aristocats out, the animals made sure that Edgar took their place inside. A few minutes later, some men come to pick up the trunk headed for Timbuktu. There was the happiest of reunions with Madame. She could not believe her precious cats were home safe and sound, and Madame had Thomas O'Malley and his friends to thank for it. Madame could see that O'Malley and Duchess were in love. She invited him to live with them. Now her family was complete, and as for O'Malley's musician friends, Madame threw a great party and invited them all to play. And just like that, the Aristocats are finally back where they belong. Safe, warm, and loved. It's such a heartwarming end to a long and scary journey, isn't it? It's amazing to see how Thomas O'Malley, a cat who had nothing, ended up gaining a whole family because he chose to be kind and brave. And Madame Bonfamille, she showed us that a home isn't just about a fancy house or money. It's about the people and the cats we share it with. Now, the mansion in Paris is louder and funnier than ever. With Scat Cat's band playing every night, I bet no one in that neighborhood ever goes to sleep early. I really love this story because it reminds us that no matter how lost or far from home we feel, with a little bit of courage and help from our friends, we can always find our way back to where we belong. It's a beautiful reminder that family isn't just about who you are born with, but also about the friends you meet along the way, just like O'Malley and his jazz band. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little trip to Paris with me today. It was so much fun sharing the Aristocats adventure with all of you. If you ever feel like dancing, just remember Scat Cat's beat. Thank you so much for your time and for hanging out. Once again, I'm Zasqia, and I will see you in the next story. Stay positive. Bye!